go, we talking about my life, my family. I can't live without them. Just give her the money. Just pay her.
Turning back is not an option.
And make it go away. To the grave, Curtis. And make it go away.
There's nothing you can say or do. Take back something that you say or do.
Just bury it. Bury it. Bury it. Bury it.
And I don't wanna make you choose. We both have nothing to lose. Both have nothing to lose.
I know sometimes it can
To
be
the
tough.
grave, Curtis.
It just be done thinking that it'll be easy.
To the grave.
These consequences cannot be redone. Too caught up in the moment. Yeah, too caught up in the feelings that we're showing. We know that there is more in the ocean. Riding away, going through the motion.
By the way, this big box thing came for you.
It came? When?
Wednesday?
That was 2 days ago, Melanie. Why didn't you say something?
Girl, I forgot.
You're going to hell. You know that, right?
If I do, you're coming with me.
Yeah, no way. I remember like it was last week. 3 days ago, I met him. My first love. He was slim, athletic, and had the most beautiful eyes you'd ever want to look in.
Spin it. What I gotta do.
And I don't wanna make you choose.
Don't make me choose. No.
Both have nothing to lose. Both have nothing. I just wanna spend my life with you.
Surprise! Happy birthday, Rumi.
Oh my God.
You know my car is old. It ain't got no air.
Melted candles. Oh my gosh. At least you remembered.
The 18,000 text messages you sent me kind of helped.
You know they were all sent out of love. We have so many memories out here.
I nearly lost my life out here.
Well, you know, God kept you around for some reason.
Little Miss Miracle.
Hey.
Lawyer and entrepreneur.
Girl, you already
So
know.
how does it feel to finally be 21?
I don't know. It's still sinking in.
So, you got a date? You gonna finally give it up tonight?
Now, Melanie, you know.
How long are you gonna hold on to this vow of celibacy?
Until I'm married, or until the right man comes along.
Girl, you could be old and gray by the time that happens.
Well, I'm willing to take that chance. My grandfather always said to be sure. His famous words were, there's nothing
that you can say or do that can take back anything you say or do. I know, but you've never done it at all.
And that's why you're pregnant and I'm not.
That's hidden below the belt, Miracle. You're lucky you're my best friend and I love you.
No, you're lucky I'm your best friend or you'd be homeless.
True. Very true. You know you're gonna have to face it one day.
No.
Miracle, why do you stare at that gazebo every day if you're never gonna go inside?
Melanie, I have my reasons, and you, of all people, should know that.
If you don't ever face your fears, you'll never overcome them. I face my fear of swimming pools.
You flunk one psychology class and all of a sudden you're Sigmund Freud?
I don't have to be Sigmund Freud to know that, Miracle. We're going inside.
No! Melanie!
Come on, Frady Cat. It's not like we're breaking and entering. You own the place.
Melanie! Stop! Just stop!
You said we check it out when you turn 21, and you're 21 today, so let's go.
And I said no!
I'm
Just
sorry.
stop, okay?
I didn't realize it was like that.
I'm sorry I yelled at you like that.
You call that yelling? I know babies who put out more sound than that.
I'm sure you do.
How about I blow off Sweet Sammy and we hang out?
No, girl, I cannot let you blow off your date for me.
Good. I really did want to anyway. Love you. Bye.
Let me tell you how it all got started. Last night, my mother told me that I had to find my own way. My mother's a crackhead and she would do anything for a fix.
Where do you think you're going, Caroline? Why the hell haven't you fed your brothers and sisters?
Feed them what, Mama? All we got in here is 2 rotten eggs, some dry oatmeal, and dead roaches.
Then you should have made a roach casserole.
When are you gonna wake up and face it, Mama? It's not my responsibility to feed them. We need a man to take care of us. And run off every good one that comes around.
Caroline Louise Carter! You are my firstborn, but I swear I will send you straight back to God if you ever speak to me in that way again. Sure as my name's Denise.
Sorry, Mama.
I'm not interested in hearing how sorry you are. I can see with my own 2 eyes. Pack your things.
What do you mean, Mama?
It's time for you to make your own way.
Mama, I can't.
I'm going into town so I can make some money to feed your brothers and sisters. When I get back, you best be gone.
You can't be serious, Mama.
Take everything. Don't come back.
I want you to leave. Caroline, please don't leave.
There are 8 of us, and we all have different daddies. I'm the oldest, and the 2 youngest are twins. I never knew my father, at least not then. We had no other family that I knew of, and I had no idea where I was going to go or what I was going to do. I was scared, lonely, and wishing I was dead. The first 2 days were horrible and as close to hell that I ever want to be. And I slept anywhere I could find to lay my head. DeMarcus used to come by to see my mama. I just thought he was one of her many boyfriends. I was wrong.
Marcus! No.
What's the money?
Marcus.
Please.
You don't understand. I need my money. My kids haven't eaten.
You think I care about your kids? This is my money. I tell you what's yours. That's yours.
My mother walked away from DeMarcus, nearly falling over on her face, and continued down the street turning tricks.
Hi, what's the sweet like? $2. We got in the bag. Thank you.
The whole package, probably with no emotional baggage inside and out.
Hey, baby. You want a date? $50 and I'll make you holla.
Young lady, what are you doing out here in these streets? They can lead you to a dead end.
20.
Lord, let me introduce myself. I am the real McCoy. Let me help you get your life together. Listen.
Hey, 10.
Jesus Christ, have mercy. Listen, sister, my sister. At least let me give you a word from God.
I got a word for you.
What is that?
Holla.
What? Hold on, lady. You talking about $50 to make me holler. What about 50 scriptures so you get the picture? How about that? You're always running away from the Lord, I tell you. I can't hide either.
I did anything I could to survive. I snatched purses from old ladies.
I worked my ass off for that damn purse.
I wasn't quite sure what Mama was gonna do to make men holler, and although I was scared out of my mind, if it's that easy to get $50, I was willing to give it a try.
Hey, baby. You want a date? $50 I'll make you holler.
You talking to me?
I don't see nobody else out here.
How old are you?
Listen, man, I'm old enough to give you what you want and keep you coming back for more.
I doubt that.
What? You scared?
Yes, actually I am. I'm scared of getting AIDS from a whore. Go home.
Excuse me? I am not a whore, okay? And I sure ain't got no AIDS.
I'm sorry. Prostitute.
Listen, man, can't you just help a sister out?
I'm not gonna help no sister out with that stink attitude. Why do you think you're worth saving?
Listen, fine. Okay. How about we start over? Hi, my name is Caroline Carter.
Hi, I'm RayQuan.
Pleased to meet you, RayQuan.
So what do you need from me?
I don't know. I thought maybe you could save me from all this. Be my knight in shining armor. Give me a place to stay.
Let's start by getting you something in your belly.
Perfect. Let's go.
You're just gonna leave your stuff?
Oh, yeah, whatever.
This had to be the saddest, yet the luckiest day of my life. There I was, kicked out of the house at 16. Nowhere to go, no one to turn to. I see my mama turning tricks, and I meet RayQuan. He was the nicest, most considerate, and kind-hearted person that I'd ever known. It was like a dream, but I knew I was wide awake. His mother was the president of a university and doctor of psychology.
Consider this. Have you ever positioned yourself to pick up a large box? You squared your feet, got your grip, only to lift it up and find out it was not quite as heavy as you thought it to be. And guess what? There is nothing you can do about that waste of time. I want you to consider that when you do your papers. 20 pages, MLA style, double space, and I will not accept any late submissions. Class dismissed.
Good morning, Nikita.
Professor Benetu.
When are you going to just start calling me Sarah? We've been knowing each other for how long now?
5 years, 7 months, 12 days, and 3 hours. And as long as students are around, this is considered a professional environment. We will not go by first name basis. Any other questions?
I think that just about covers it. Anyway, here are the documents you asked me to sign. Proofread, edited, and now hand delivered.
I did not ask you to check after me. Perhaps you should take a look at my resume or read the title on the door that says president.
I think you've made yourself perfectly clear.
Okay. So next time, just do what I ask. And in the future, please refer to me as Dr. Todd. That will be all.
I think you're forgetting something. Just one thing, Dr. Todd.
And what is that, Sarah?
Let me be equally as clear. I am not one of your students. And the next time you talk to me in that manner, there's one more thing that you can add to your resume. And that's my foot going up your bougie behind. See, you're going to find that you're not the only one that can be a bitch. And that's Professor Benetu. Now that will be all.
She's a real piece of work.
We'll see about that.
Wow. I enjoyed listening to RayQuan talk about the amazing things she used to do. We must have talked for 5 hours that night, and I think I ate about 4 times. We just seemed to click. Although I had never seen him before, I couldn't help feeling as if I knew him. His eyes looked so familiar to me.
What'd you write?
My thoughts.
Your thoughts.
Yeah. There's only 2 things in this world, the No one can take away from you. That's your word and your vote.
But do you keep your word?
Always. What about you?
I never lie once.
I'm gonna be a famous writer one day.
What genre do you write?
What?
Genre, like style, category?
True stories. Everything I write is gonna tell the truth.
That's tight.
Don't try to patronize me.
What do you mean?
Tight? You know you don't talk like that.
We just come from 2 different backgrounds, that's all.
So I ain't good enough for you?
Your words, not mine. So how old are you again?
We're back to this? I told you already, I'm 18.
I don't believe you.
Who cares what you believe?
I bought you lunch and dinner. The least you can do is be honest.
Okay. I'm 16. But my birthday is in 4 months. Happy?
Yeah.
So how old are you?
Look, I'm grown.
What is grown?
I'm 18.
Oh. So I guess you think you're grown at that.
I know I'm grown at that. Yeah.
For the next 3 weeks, he always took me to my house, bar and grill. Would always sit at the same table. It was as though they saved it just for us. He had given me a cell phone in case I needed him throughout the day. Today, he texted me and said he had something very important to speak with me about.
I'm fine. What do you want to talk about?
I'm fine too. Thanks.
Sorry. I'm just really excited about seeing you.
I was somewhat excited, while at the same time, nervous.
I have to take you to meet my mom and dad.
Well, are you sure they're ready for that?
I don't think we can keep this in the dark any longer.
Sure we can't wait a few days? Or weeks? Or months,
Caroline,
even?
I'm surprised that you haven't been caught yet.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Guess I gotta face the music. You think they'll like me?
My dad would love you. Now my mom, on the other hand.
Well, how about this? I can meet him and he can tell her all about me.
Maybe. We'll see.
So, does this mean we're going together?
Yeah, I would say so.
My first real boyfriend! I don't know what I would have done if you didn't come along when you did.
Well, I guess we'll never know.
So I have a confession to make. The other day at the restaurant, I kinda stole these. And I know, okay? I know the owner is gonna be so upset with me and I'm so sorry.
Yeah. But I guess it's okay this time. I know the owner.
You know the owner of a 5-star bar and grill.
Yeah, we're really close. I think you know him too.
You? You're the owner.
Well, it's in my dad's name until I'm 21, but yes, it's mine, so...
Wow. You are so lucky to have a dad like that.
I would say I'm pretty blessed.
I'd say you're very blessed. So, you gonna hook a sister up with a job or what?
What job would hire somebody that stole?
That's why we always had the same table.
I guess I'll see what I can do.
He owns the place.
I can't begin to tell you how crazy I was about that boy. They lived in a huge house with 14 rooms and 10 bathrooms, so it was easy for him to sneak me in the house. RayQuan's father was a lawyer.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury,
We were always so happy together.
how do you capture time? How do you get back time lost? The truth is you can't. There's nothing that you can say or do to take back something that you say or do. See, when you're a lawyer, you have to find different ways to reach your jury. We look for loopholes. We look for opportunities. We look for people to slip up. Mr. Williams, talk to you after class. The next time we meet, your closing statements are due. Remember to consider everything.
The jury has ruled in favor of the plaintiff in the amount of $18.3 million to be awarded by the state in the next 30 calendar days.
Everyone, this is my son, RayQuan, who thinks he can just bust into my classroom anytime he feels like it. So I'm gonna talk to him after class too.
Class dismissed. Man, what are you doing here?
Well, Pops, look, you're the one who raised me to help people.
Help people. But you got to eat too.
And I do. Pretty full. You know, my pockets ain't hurting. Pops, look, great job, but on a serious note.
What's up?
So the young lady that just walked in behind me, her name is Caroline.
Okay.
Her mom put her out and
And you want to take her in?
Yes, Pops, but she really needs help.
Looks to me like you're trying to help yourself.
Pops, you know I'm not like that.
Oh, yeah, really?
I wouldn't. I mean, she is.
Yeah, I didn't think you was going to miss that.
Pops, seriously, man. She approached me one day while I was jogging.
Where?
And she, down the boulevard.
On the boulevard? Is she tricking?
Pops, no, she's not tricking, man.
She met you on the boulevard, and she told you that she wasn't tricking, and you believed her.
Yes, Pops, it was the look in her eyes. She seemed genuine.
Where have I heard this one before? So what? What do you want me to do?
I just want you to let me allow her to stay for like 6
Stay
months.
where? At the house. Hell no. Are you crazy?
Pops, come on.
You lost your damn mind. I don't know her. The girl can be playing you.
She's not playing me, Pops.
Dude, I can't do that. No.
Why not?
Because I don't trust her.
Well, Pops, do you trust me?
I trust you.
Okay, well, then you have to trust me enough to know that I'm making the right decision.
Okay, yeah, well, you see, you make the right decisions when you got your own house. Okay?
Where did I get an apartment?
Okay, I'll tell you what. She can stay for a minute. But you still got to run it past your mother. And that's not going to be so easy.
Well, Pops, how about this? I'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah, that bridge going to be burning down with you on it.
Well, then we'll be drowning together. Thank you, Pops. I love you, man.
Yeah, I love you
I promise
too,
you
man.
won't regret it.
Yeah.
You won't regret it, Pops.
Yeah, we'll see.
Caroline. Oh, Pops, she's a writer, man. She really writes.
Hey, young lady. I'm Dennis Todd.
Hello, Mr. Todd. I'm sorry, Dr. Todd.
No, I'm not big on titles. So, RayQuan tells me you're a writer.
Yeah, actually, but not so much. I'm kind of in the early stages of the game.
Okay. You got anything completed? Maybe I can read it on my trip.
Not just yet.
Well, I'll tell you what. When you get something done, give it to RayQuan. I'll check it out. Maybe I can hook you up with one of my literary agents.
Okay, cool.
Nice. Okay.
Hey, you talk about me helping people. Yeah, you.
I can afford to help people, all right? Okay. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Okay.
Love you, man.
Yeah, I love you too, man. All right. Y'all go.
All right. You ready? Pops, you won't regret it.
Anything come up missing, I'm gonna take it down on your behind.
That was a good joke, Pop.
Now came the moment of truth. I felt really good about his dad. I think I won him over, even though he's someone it seemed you didn't want to cross. He always took me to my house.
Is this seat taken?
Not that I'm aware of. Welcome to my house.
Let me guess. You always wanted to say...
Actually, I say it every night. See, positive thinking yields positive results. And I plan on taking ownership of this lovely establishment real soon.
Well, good for you. Always nice to see positive black men.
Well, I really could say the same thing about you, Mr. Todd. Or is it okay if I call you Dennis?
Mr. Todd would do just fine.
Hey, well, Mr. Todd, it is.
So you know my name. Is that supposed to impress me or scare me?
Perhaps a little of both. I like to know the names of the people that I plan on doing business with.
That's too bad. We ain't doing business.
Not yet. See, you may own my house, bar, and grill for now, but that's just temporary.
Unfortunately, I don't impress that easily. And fear has never been a part of my agenda. You have a nice night.
Man, what the...
Maybe you should consider changing your agenda, Mr. Todd. I have this little piece of information that will scare Satan himself, given the chance.
I guess this is the point when I'm supposed to ask, how much will this information cost me, right?
Well, let's just say, if you want to hold on to that lovely lifestyle and that lovely home and your beautiful family, you'll play ball.
Batter up. I'll be in touch.
We'll see about that.
Eight ball.
Meet me in the corner pocket.
Hey man, why you going through the door? Why'd you go out like you came in through the wall? Houdini? I ain't no punk.
His mama, on the other hand, was not exactly what I'd hoped for. I'll never forget my first official day at the house. I actually got to see the living room.
God, this house is so beautiful. I'm glad I'm finally able to see the rest of it.
Well, it was necessary.
So it's just you and your parents here?
That's it.
No other brothers or sisters that have already moved out?
It's just me.
Wow. It must have been nice to have your own room. Well, in this case, 10 rooms.
It gets lonely sometimes.
What about your friends?
Friends? Mother never approves of friends. You know how it is when you're a rich kid.
Actually, I don't.
I'm sorry, I did not mean it like that.
It's fine.
My dad said there's some things about his past that are secret. That when I'm old enough, he's gonna tell me all the things I need to know.
How old will that be, 30?
I guess so.
So, does your dad want you to be a lawyer like him?
Actually, I am already a lawyer.
Wait, what?
Graduated high school at 13, graduated college at 15, and passed the bar by 18.
You're a freaking genius. I feel so dumb right now.
That's why I don't tell people, because of that reaction.
So, that's why you run the rec center?
The rec center? But yes.
Oh, but you still live with your mommy and daddy.
Ooh, but you still live with me, so what does that make you?
Excuse me. I must be on the wrong house. I'm looking for my son.
I'm sorry, Mama.
Is this 1613 Sycamore?
Yes, Mama, I didn't know you would be back so soon.
Oh, and if I wasn't, you plan on having little floozies running around my house?
Mama, this is Caroline, the one that I told you about on the phone.
Oh! You're the little homeless girl.
Mama!
Well, she is, isn't she?
No. This is her.
The jury's still deliberating about that one, dear. So, young lady, how old are you?
I'm 8.
Before you even fix your mouth to think about lying to me, that will be the worst mistake that you have made today.
I'm 16, but I turned 17 in 3 months, Mr. Todd.
Dr. Todd. Well, dear, let's just deal with where you are now, okay? You see, I get it. I know your hormones are raging about 100 miles per hour, and I don't blame you because my son is quite the catch. But in the eyes of the law, you're underage. So you can just toss him back to where you found him.
Dr. Todd,
I'm talking. I will have no types of fornication or illegal activities inside my house. That means sex. Do I make myself clear?
But, Miss Dr.
Do I make myself clear?
Yes, ma'am. Very clear.
Very well. RayQuan?
Yes, Mama.
I will deal with you later. Good day.
Bye, Mom.
Good day.
I'm sorry, my mom can be a bit.
A snobby witch?
Well, I wasn't gonna say that.
Are you sure you want me to stay here with them?
More than anything in the world.
Even though I'm a child in the eyes of the law?
Well, the law needs LASIK surgery because in my eyes you're young. And I have to.
That went well. I thought my mama was rude, but I'm beginning to see her in a whole new light. Nah, all things being equal, I'd rather deal with this environment any day over my old one. It was almost time for our daily date, 2:38. I got 22 minutes before we meet. At least that's what I thought. I sneaked by to watch my brothers and sisters play for a while. Today, RayQuan and I agreed to meet at the rec center, and I completely got twisted. Boy, did I get quite a surprise on the way to the restaurant.
Hey, baby. Mama, what are you doing here?
Is that the proper way to greet your mama?
What do you want?
Well, good.
I'm surviving. No thanks to you.
That was uncalled for.
Was it? But abandoning me at the age of 16 was totally called for.
There's just some things about life you don't understand, baby.
Don't call me baby. You've lost that one. You know what? A real mother would never leave one of her babies out on the street.
Stop it. I'm still your mama and you will respect me.
No! You don't deserve respect from me or anybody.
I did the best I could. By all 8 of you.
Why don't you just go back to where you came from?
So it's like that, huh?
Yeah, it's just like that, Mama. I could have died out there. And you didn't even. That's 7 other mouths to feed. What did you want me to do? Be a mother to all of your children. We didn't ask to be here. We were the results of your crack addiction. Or your what? I'm not scared of you anymore, Denise. No more. Well. Little Miss Caroline's all grown up. Yeah, actually. I am. Is that your hero? You'll come crawling back to me. He's gonna leave you, and you'll be right back at 3213 Prospect Lane. As sure as my name's Denise.
Is everything okay?
Hey, sweet thing. When you're ready to taste a woman, pick me up.
Who was that?
An old friend of the family.
That was the first time I lied to RayQuan. I felt bad about it, but I didn't feel like I was ready for him to know about her. That's the first time I ever stood up to my mama.
Happy birthday, son. You're a man now, and I need you to protect your mother when I'm not around. Go ahead, open it. That's not a toy. It's a weapon. Now there's 4 things I need you to remember. Number one, treat all weapons as loaded. Don't ever trust your memory. Number 2, always be sure of the target and your backstop. 3, don't ever put your finger on the trigger until you're ready to fire. The most important thing, son, this is the most important thing. Don't ever point that weapon at anything or anyone you're not willing to destroy. No. I need to hear you say the words, son. Say the words. I will never point this weapon at anything or anyone I'm not willing to destroy.
I'll never point this weapon at anything or anyone that I'm not willing to destroy.
My man, don't tell your mother. She still treats you like you're 8 instead of 18. Ready for another game?
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Can I ask you a personal question, RayQuan?
Yeah.
So, you graduated high school when you were 13, right?
Yes.
And then you graduated law school when you were 15?
And you want to know how I became a lawyer by 18?
I mean, yeah, it's a little bit unusual, don't you think?
Let's just say money has a weird way of making things happen.
What does that mean?
Let me tell you a story.
Ooh, I love secrets.
When I was 12, my dad went out of town. And crazy old me, I decided that I want to take his car for a joyride. While I'm speeding through the neighborhood and I jumped the curb. And I crashed into my neighbor's house.
Oh my God, did you get hurt?
No, not a scratch. But I did leave their 7-year-old daughter with a nasty limp.
Your dad must have been furious.
Never found out. My mom paid the neighbor's hush money, and we swept it under the rug.
So your mom paid for your law degree?
Yeah. Your turn.
My mom's a crackhead. She used to beat on me, make me take care of my younger brothers and sisters.
Was that the woman that, when we were...
Yeah, that was her. Her name is Denise Carter. There's 8 kids in all.
Do you ever go see your siblings?
Sometimes. But I just stand and watch them play. I don't want to risk the chance of my mom seeing me or them telling her I was there.
Maybe that's not such a bad thing.
Yes, it is. If she knew I was there, she would swear I was crawling back to her.
I got a surprise for you.
I love surprises too. What is it?
I want to introduce you to someone.
Who?
His name is Passion.
Passion?
Yeah, you know him?
Of course I do. I love his new song, Save Me. Did you get me a CD?
CD. Something much better. Come on.
Tell me what are we doing down when times really get rough? It makes life just so unfair. Every time that I need you, you froze up and disappeared, babe. And it's just so crazy. Going back and forth with you. Tell me what I'm supposed to do. Oh, no. Crazy. All the things you said to me. Tell me what it's gonna be. I'm open, but we're way too out of focus, babe. It's pressing, I'm stressing, you just don't get me, babe. In all of my life, I never felt this way. So I'm taking my time to make you happy, babe. Save me from the love you said was hopeless. Save me, cause I don't know your motives. Save me from the times you didn't notice. Had my heart wide open. When did we lose our focus? Save me from the love you said was hopeless. Save me, cause I don't know your motives. Save me from the times you didn't notice. Had my heart wide open. When did we lose our focus?
Hey, what's up, RayQuan? How you doing, dog?
Oh my God.
Everything is good, brother. Everything is good.
So is this Caroline?
Yes, and Caroline, this is Passion, as I'm sure you can see.
Oh my God. It's you. It's really you. It's Passion.
Yes, me.
It's Passion, yeah. It's Passion.
So how do you know RayQuan? I didn't know celebrities knew regular people.
Hey, what you mean by regular people?
You know what I mean.
He's actually my godbrother. His dad is my godfather, and he's also my attorney.
Yeah, an attorney who's gonna be pissed off if you don't get to the house to look over those music contracts.
You're right. We don't want that. I'll be by tonight.
Me too.
Yeah,
I'll be there.
I'm sure you will.
I'm looking forward to it.
Can I get a picture,
It would
please?
be my honor.
Hey,
Don't get me wrong. I totally believe in respecting your parents. We should honor thy mother and father, but there's a big difference between discipline and abuse. I wore many whippings from my mama, and with anything she could get her hands on. A shoe, broom, mop handle, and sometimes her fist.
Let the church say amen. Come on, y'all. You can do better than that. Let church say
Mr. Paul.
honor to my Lord and
Thank you for taking the time out to talk with me and Caroline.
No problem, RayQuan.
Look, thanks to you, I think I'm finally ready to tell my parents about everything.
You're a fine example for the other young men in the congregation. I'm glad to be.
You always know the right thing to say. Look, I was just having such a hard time trying to figure out when was the perfect time and how I was going to tell you.
Hey, son, you keep doing what you're doing, and God will give you the words.
He that covereth his sins shall not prosper, but whosoever confesses and forsaketh them shall have mercy. Y'all see what the Bible is saying to you today? Oh, you can't hide from God. No matter how much you try, you can't hide from Him. And if I had to give a topic to my talk this morning, it would just be, what are you hiding? Somebody nudge your neighbor and say, what are you hiding this morning? Oh, bless your name, Lord. What are you hiding?
I can't count the times I felt the cold steel of a kitchen knife pressed against my throat, but I can tell you that I will never feel it again.
Mom, Dad, there's something that I need to talk to you about. Mom, Dad.
What is it?
Mom, Dad. What? There's something I really need to tell you.
What's up, son?
Look, I know I haven't done a good job at hiding how I feel about Caroline. And so I'm not even going to insult your intelligence by not telling you the truth.
We've known about that for a long time, man. We just gave you the benefit of the doubt.
Well, I don't think there's an easy way to tell you this at all, but...
Yeah.
What is it, dear? Get on with it.
Man, what are you trying to say?
I'm pregnant.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, that was subtle.
Yeah, it's a train wreck. Are you sure?
Yes, sir. I took the test 3 times.
Surely you can't be implying that RayQuan is the father.
Nakia.
What do you think of me, some type of slut? Of course he's the father. He's the only one I've ever been with.
That was so unnecessary.
Nakia, you were completely out of line.
I'm out of line?
Yes, you were out of line.
You were the one who allowed him to bring this trash into our home.
But I was the one. We agreed.
No, now look what happened.
We talked about it.
I was helping you.
You help?
Yes.
Look, we can talk about this at home.
We can talk.
Dennis! I need to talk to you.
Oh my God. Who is this, Dennis? Another one of your clients?
Baby. This is nobody.
I got you, damn nobody.
What? Dennis?
It was a long time ago, okay? We hooked up one night.
You what?
It was just one night when we were separated.
Oh my God, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Listen, baby. She got pregnant and had a baby. And I gave her $100,000 to stay out of my life.
You gave her $100,000? How do you even know the baby is yours?
Baby, what's with you and all of this is the baby yours crap? We had a blood test. Okay?
That's right. 99.9% certain you are the father.
Denise, what do you want?
Well, I came here because I needed some money. But now I'm more interested in knowing, how did you find her?
How did I find who?
Oh, so now you want to play dumb. You said you didn't want anything to do with her.
What is she talking about?
Baby, I don't know.
What, you feeling guilty now? You sent one of your little private investigators to go find her? I just saw her walking out of here with some trick and preppy clothes.
Are you talking about Caroline?
What's it to you, witch?
I hope you're not implying that Caroline...
I'm not implying nothing. You know that Caroline is our daughter. That's why you had her meet you here. It's too late for you to try to be her daddy now.
Caroline is his daughter?
Our daughter.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you. See, there's something we have in common. You like to eat at new places, like me. Second Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7 says, therefore, being a man, be in Christ. But hold on now. All things have passed away. Behold, all things become new. I tell you what, you can run, but you can't hide. Can't hide.
That's when, as they say, the grits hit the pan. I thought my world had fallen apart. How could anything be worse than this? Well, I soon found out. I had never seen the angry side of RayQuan. He was always so patient and understanding. Well, when we left the restaurant, I needed to clear my head, so we walked to a little CD stand, and of all days, and of all people to see, DeMarcus shows up. And that was probably the worst day of his life.
Your mom, I'm sorry. My mom just doesn't know how to be nice sometimes.
Sometimes? She's never been nice to me.
She's like that with everyone. It's not just you, baby.
You would think after a year and a half we could at least get along.
I know.
Kiki! Kiki!
Who's Kiki?
I don't know.
Kiki, it's me, DeMarcus.
It's Caroline.
Listen, bro. I'm an old family friend. You stay damn mom, bro. What's up, dog?
Not much, man. We cool.
Hey, Kiki. Want to go take a ride in my legs? You know, you used to ride in my legs. Short for Lexus, bro. My leg getting, tires rotated. Short for Escalade. Kiki, you used to like riding a Lamb. It's short for Lamborghini, bro. Hey, bro, what you drive?
Man, I drive a Fist Off. It's beautiful. Like candy red. Fist Off, yeah.
Oh, that's one of those foreign rides, bro. What kind of car is that, bro?
Man, it's a fist off in your mouth if you don't get the hell out of my face.
Oh, you got jokes, Black of Woods.
Let's go.
Paul. Take your little hoe and y'all just go on about y'all business.
Like what? Yo, what the?
Bro, what you doing out here in this grass? Ain't no way to live. I tell you what, let me take you down to the church. Get your hands off me. Besides, DeMarcus, well, have you seen this young lady in a short dress? All my hoes wear short dresses, man.
If I wasn't there to see it for myself, I would not have believed it if Jesus himself had told me. And DeMarcus lost 2 teeth. At least there were no guns involved. I was pretty quiet on the drive home. RayQuan tried to comfort me to make me feel better, but I think I was in shock and was not prepared for what happened next.
You lied to me.
Nakia, how the hell was I supposed to know that girl was my daughter? Let alone she was going to meet our son.
You don't get it, do you?
I guess not. Maybe you should enlighten me.
She's 18 years old, Dennis.
And
we've been married 20, you cheating son of a
Nakia.
bitch.
Nakia.
Don't touch me.
Nakia,
Don't
you left.
touch me. And That gives you an excuse to get some junkie whore pregnant?
I didn't say, baby, you were gone for 3 months.
You could have gotten AIDS, Dennis.
I know I took a big risk, but what was I supposed to do? Just sit around here and wait for you?
I don't know about this, Dennis.
What do you mean you don't know? Nakia, I was lonely.
Lonely?
Oh, you gonna tell me you didn't get with nobody the entire time you were gone?
No, I didn't. But you know what? I wish I had. Because maybe I'd feel better about myself.
Nakia, have I ever lied to you?
I don't know.
That's not fair, Nakia.
I don't know anything.
I didn't lie to you. I just didn't tell you.
And that's supposed to make it better.
I didn't... Baby, I just wanted to forget the whole thing.
You know what, Dennis? There was one thing I learned about you when I was assisting you with law school. And it was that you are an impeccable liar. In fact, you are the best liar that I've ever met. Suave, charismatic, inside and outside the courtroom and the classroom. Watching you was better than watching a marathon of Law and Order. But I never thought you'd bring it into our own home.
Baby, I'm the same man you married. The same one you fell in love with.
Are you going to tell him or should I?
It's going to tear him apart.
I hope you don't think that not telling him is an option.
Oh, he's got to be told. Maybe we can just tell him together. Just have him meet us in the gazebo.
They called an emergency family meeting in the special sitting room. That's where only privileged situations were discussed. If your last name wasn't Todd...
Y'all wanted to talk to me?
Then you were not invited.
Yes, son, have a seat, man.
Mom, I know you don't like Caroline. And that's why we're moving out. We're getting our own apartment.
RayQuan, your mother just wants what's best for you, man. And so do
I. Papa, I know. But it's time for me to live my life. It's past time.
It's really not an easy way for us to tell you what we're trying to tell you.
She's your sister, RayQuan.
Well, that was as subtle as a train wreck.
Look, all this beating around the bush is getting us nowhere.
Well, you didn't have to just blurt it out like that.
And you didn't just have to go get some drug whore pregnant and then have a baby by her that just happened and my son fall in love with and impregnate.
You have absolutely no idea at all.
I know what you guys are trying to do. My sister?
Look, it's true, RayQuan, okay? I never lied to you. You know that. That's enough, Nakia.
Oh, gosh.
I'm not proud of this, okay? Here's the results from the DNA test.
Oh, my God. You kept it? What else are you hiding from me, Dennis?
Nakia, you need to back up. Hey, pop!
Are you okay, Mama?
I'm fine, dear.
Dad, why didn't you tell me?
I didn't know who that girl was, man. I didn't know who Caroline was to you. I didn't know.
You still should have told me, Dad.
It was complicated, okay? You wouldn't have understood.
I wouldn't have understood?
No.
Pops, did you forget that I graduated high school at 13?
Look, man, I know when you graduated. That's not what I'm saying.
Then enlighten me, Pops. What are you saying?
I'm trying to tell you that it didn't mean anything, okay? The girl was on drugs. I was lonely from your mother being gone. It was a one-night stand. It meant nothing. I suited up, but the condom busted. And I got jammed up.
Mom, did you know about this?
No, I didn't.
For y'all to be married, y'all sure keep a lot of secrets.
Hey, I didn't lie, man. I just kept it from her.
Dennis, this is not a courtroom. He lied.
Nakia, why do you keep saying that? I'm not on trial.
Because it's true. You're a liar, inside and outside the courtroom.
If it makes you feel better, then fine, I lied. But it still don't change the fact that the girl is his sister. RayQuan, look, she cannot have that baby, man.
Man, I don't...
Can't have that baby.
Don't believe. Of all the girls that I could have met and fallen in love with, my sister Pops.
Look, RayQuan, it's gonna be okay.
How, Ma? How is it okay? It's my sister, Mama.
Together, like we always do, okay?
Mom.
I can't do this, son. Don't leave like this.
Oh no! It was sound! No!
See? It's your fault. You did this.
My fault. We'll see about that.
By this time, things had really gotten ugly. Nobody was talking, and I hadn't seen or talked to RayQuan in nearly a week. I was sad. I somehow felt connected though, because every time I got a little kick, I knew there was a little RayQuan growing inside of me.
Dear Caroline,
that made everything okay.
I think this is by far the hardest thing that I've ever had to do.
Still, I miss talking to him and wanted to hear his voice.
First, I want to start by saying that I love you.
RayQuan,
From the depths of my soul.
this is Caroline.
And there's nothing that I want more
Please pick up.
than to see you live in happiness.
There's a block on incoming calls, and I haven't seen or spoken to you in 4 days.
But I'm sorry to say that I can't be a part of it.
Can't be that busy.
You've rubbed off on me so much that
Okay,
I've written down every conversation, every feeling,
you know where to find me.
and every thought that I've had about you since we first met. Every time I come here, I get those same butterflies in my stomach. And I can't help but to think of you. I've included $50,000 so you can move away and start over. I suggest that you get an abortion and you just move on with your life. Just live your life in freedom. My notebook will explain why. I love you, Caroline.
RayQuan, I love you.
I love you,
I love you. I love you. Love you. RayQuan.
Be blessed. Your forbidden love.
RayQuan?
No, dear, this is his mother.
Oh, hi, Dr. Todd.
Listen, dear, it's obvious we got off to a bad start. I'm only concerned with RayQuan's happiness. So, I think we should talk, sort of woman to woman, so to speak. Bury the hatchet.
You don't know how happy it makes me feel to hear you say that. I want RayQuan to be happy too. I'm pregnant.
Good. So we agree? I'd like you to come over for tea.
Absolutely. What time should I come over?
My first real boyfriend. I don't know what I would have done.
No better time than the present.
Thank you so much, Dr. Todd. I'll be there in 15 minutes.
Bye.
I thought that was the best thing to happen to me since meeting RayQuan. I was so excited. I couldn't stop smiling. I knew once his mother accepted me, it was a done deal. She only invited special people into her sitting room for tea. I was in for sure now.
Dr. Todd, I just know that once the baby is born, things will get better. I mean, there's nothing like the feeling of little life moving inside of me.
Well, time to go in.
Why don't we just come in and have some tea?
So, is RayQuan here?
No, dear. He's not here. Have some tea, dear. It's good for the baby.
All right.
Here goes nothing.
This is good.
Mm-hmm. So, how far along are you now?
6.5 months.
Look at you. When I was 6 months pregnant, I was as big as this house.
You must have been a big baby then.
10 pounds, 3 ounces. He was such a good boy. But he was too nice. Always trying to save the world. Bringing home strays, the wrong types of girls.
I'm sorry. The room started spinning.
Oh, are you dizzy, dear?
Yeah, a little.
Good. Then it's working.
What's working? I can't breathe.
I will do anything to protect my baby.
I can't. Dr. Todd, something's wrong.
I poisoned you, dear. I put propofol in your tea. It slowly attacks the respiratory system and collapses the lungs. The best part about it is that it looks perfectly natural. And you're pregnant, poor, with a crackhead mother. So the taxpayers will not spend one dime on something like you.
I don't understand.
Oh, you wouldn't understand, dear, because you're poor. Do you know what it was like to fight all my life to try to keep RayQuan from people like you?
I don't care about myself. How could you take the life of your own great
Oh, dear. You can't miss what you never had. Besides, there'll be others. This is all part of a mother's duty. Ooh. These are nice. Look, Salisa is having a sale. These are cute. I think I'm gonna get me a pair of these.
Please.
Oh dear. You're not the first. And you certainly won't be the last. RayQuan's brought home lots of trash that he had to dispose of. Soon, all your worries will be gone away.
Hey, baby, what's up?
Dennis,
What?
it's Caroline.
Wait,
She's...
baby, wait. What about Caroline?
Okay, so Caroline came over, and to see RayQuan, and he wasn't here, so, I thought that we would try to bury the hatchet, and we were talking, and she just fell out. I don't think she's breathing.
Did you call 911?
I called you!
Oh,
Okay, I'll call 911.
No, I'll call him. You just keep an eye on her. I'll be there.
Okay, hurry, Dennis! RayQuan! Baby! What's going on? Baby! Okay, calm down. It's Caroline. okay?
What happened to Caroline?
Came over and she fell out.
Mom, what happened to
Right
Caroline?
now she's not
Mom,
breathing.
where is she? Caroline! Caroline! Caroline, come on, wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Caroline!
RayQuan, look.
Wake up! Wake up! Caroline, come on, wake up! Caroline! Mom, what happened?
She just came over here, and I thought we could just hash things out. So we were just
Wake up!
and all the things.
Wake up! Wake up!
I told you that. I will do anything to protect my baby.
I can't. Dr. Todd, something's wrong.
I poisoned you, dear. I put propofol in your tea. It slowly attacks the respiratory system and collapses the lungs. The best part about it is that it looks perfectly natural. And you're pregnant, poor, with a crackhead mother. So the taxpayers will not spend one dime on something like you.
I don't know. This is a low. Even for you, Mama, this is a hard time low, Mom. This is a low.
Treat all weapons as loaded. Don't ever trust your memory. Always be sure of your target and your backstop.
We're gonna get through this together, okay? No. We're gonna get through this together. Understand?
Don't ever put your finger on the trigger until you're ready to fire.
No, you did it to me.
It's fine. You did it to me. You're scaring me.
You did it for me.
Son, this is the most important thing.
So I'm doing this for you,
Don't ever
Mom.
point that weapon at anything or anyone. You're not
Baby,
willing
no!
to destroy.
I'll never point this weapon at anything or anyone.
You're not willing to destroy.
Baby, what happened? Yeah, baby. Wait a minute, I love you too, baby. Wait a minute. Baby, wait a minute. I love you too. Help! Help! Baby, wait a minute. Please don't. Please don't. Don't leave. Help! Please don't leave me. Baby, please don't leave me.
Call for backup. We have multiple trauma.
Central Dispatch, this is Alpha 1. Requesting backup at 135 Sunrise Avenue. Multiple trauma.
Mr. Todd, let us do our job, sir. Let us do our job. Please.
Please don't leave. You're okay. We're here. Stay with us.
Help is on the way.
Start IV.
Not an option.
Stay with me.
13 Sergeant, 1 essential. 15 Sergeant, 1 10. Secured with essential case.
Push epinephrine.
Come on, ma'am. Stay with us.
We need to move now.
Stay with me. Stay with me. We're losing a lot of blood.
You're going to have to intubate. That's our only chance.
Oh my God, this is not working.
Patient in asystole.
We need to move.
Let's go. Turn him to the defibrillator. 120 joules. Start CPR.
This one's going.
Everybody clear.
Clear.
Going again. 320 joules. Everybody clear.
Clear.
We have a pulse.
I retired shortly after that. I just didn't have the desire to practice law anymore. I did so many things wrong in my life. I committed so many sins. Sometimes when I think about the lives that I've ruined, the people I hurt, I just sit and cry for hours, days. Losing RayQuan and Nakia was like losing a part of my body, a part of my life, a part of my soul. Perhaps that's God's way of punishing me. But I just hope that God will forgive me for all the sins that I've done. I gotta keep living though. After all, I got a grandchild to raise. A beautiful baby girl named Miracle Nicole Todd. And the best part about it, we were together.
Hey, Miss Miracle.
Uncle Paul.
21 years.
I know. I'm finally the big 2-1. I can even gamble legally now.
Well, in these days and times, life is a gamble.
That is true. You know, I never get to see you guys anymore.
Well, with COVID, we just try to stay in and be safe as much as possible. These gazebos, well, they don't necessarily bring back the fondest memories.
I understand, but it would still be nice to see my godparents at least more than twice a year and the man who named me.
Well, why don't you come around and see me more often?
No excuse.
Tell you what, Teresa wants to cook a birthday dinner for you on Sunday, 6 o'clock.
I'll be there with the bells on.
Oh, I almost forgot.
Chrysanthemums. I love you guys. Thank you, Uncle Paul.
Love you too. Happy birthday.
Hey, baby. These are for my big girl.
Those show some pretty flowers, Grandpa.
Those are called chrysanthemums.
Grandpa, speak English.
Those were your grandmother's favorite kind, baby. I used to have a fresh dozen delivered to her every week.
That's sweet. When I grow up, I want to marry a man just like you, Grandpa.
I don't know if he should be just like me. But whoever you marry, just make sure you know who he is.
Grandpa, I wouldn't marry a stranger.
That's not exactly what I mean, baby.
Then what do you mean?
I mean, find out everything you can about him. His background, his family, everything.
Got it.
You know there's nothing that you can say.
I know there's nothing you can say or do to take back something that you say or do.
You got it. You got it.
Grandpa,
Yeah, baby.
I love you.
I love you more.
No way.
Can a tired old man get a hug?
For $20 you can get 2.
Well, in that case, put me down for 2. I'll save one for later.
Grandpa, are you okay?
Yeah, never better.
Good, 'cause I want you to stay around forever and ever.
You got it. Do you know what this is?
Some kind of remote, I guess?
No, that's a digital recorder, baby.
Grandpa, speak English. A digital what?
A digital recorder, baby. It records your voice.
Oh, just like a cell phone does. I get it.
Yes, just like a cell phone does.
Is that what all those papers and notebooks are?
Yeah. You see, your mother wanted to be a writer.
Grandpa?
What was I saying?
Mama wanted to be a writer?
Your mother wanted to be a writer, so she wrote down everything. And when she couldn't write, she recorded herself with that digital recorder. This one belonged to your mother. This one was your dad's. And mine is... This one's mine. This one belonged to me. All these notebooks and that recorder is going to tell you what really happened to your mom and daddy.
Did Daddy want to be a writer too?
No, baby. Your daddy just wants to save the world. One of these days I'm going to join you, Mom.
Don't say that, Grandpa. You said you'd be around forever.
I know, baby, but forever's a long time. And Grandpa's tired. So tired.
That's not fair. I don't ever want you to leave me.
I don't ever want to leave you.
Everybody's always leaving.
I'll see what I can do.
So why can't I have their stuff now?
I just don't think you're old enough to...
Grandpa, I'm almost 10 years old.
I know, baby.
You should focus on getting you through high school first.
Grandpa, I want to be a great lawyer just like you.
You can be anything you want to be, baby. Anything you want to be.
Grandpa, what happened in the gazebo?
A lot of bad things that your grandfather has been trying to forget for the past 9 years.
That place scares me, Grandpa.
It scares me too.
I think I'll wait a little while longer to face that fear.
You have a good recital, baby. I love you.
Thanks, Grandpa. Love you too.
You take all the time you need, sweetheart. All the time you need.
By now, you should realize that I'm the bastard grandchild of Grandpa Dennis, the result of accidental incest. Grandpa died when I was 15. Doctors said it was from a broken heart. I never understood that till now, because we shared so much love that he always had my heart. I really miss my grandpa. He was all I ever had. I never did find out what happened to my mother's mother or my aunts and uncles. Just that her name is Denise Carter. No one seemed to write about her very much. I did consider looking for her once, though. Perhaps I will speak to Real McCoy about helping me find her, since he seems to know everyone in the streets. I guess all these memoirs somehow connect me with my parents. I bet my mama was a great woman, and I can tell she really loved my dad. One day, it will be your turn to carry on the legend of the family name. That's if I find someone to marry, and I have a child. Oh, and who's not related to me. Smell.
Hey girl, what's up?
Hey. I took your advice. I decided to go into the gazebo.
Good, you finally conquered your fear.
Yeah, I guess I did.
Good for you, I'm proud of you.
I faced a lot of demons today.
So what you get in that big box?
My life.
Huh?
Melanie, do you know who the father of your child is?
I'm Miss Saucet. Why would you even ask me something like that?
You don't know, do you?
Not a clue, girl.
You shouldn't be smoking in your condition.
And what does that supposed to mean?
You are pregnant, aren't you?
Oh, Lord, you're psycho.
No, I'm not psychic. I've just been pregnant myself a few times. 15 to be exact.
You got 15 kids.
No, I said I've been pregnant 15 times. I have 8. Well, 7. Technically, right now I don't have any.
You don't sound too sure.
I gave birth to 8, then DSS took my 7 youngest ones, and God took my oldest.
God took her? She's dead?
When she was 18.
What happened to her?
I was cracked out pretty bad back then. Best I can remember, she was poisoned.
What the hell happened to fed your brothers and sisters?
Excuse me. What is your name? Denise Hankerson. Denise Carter Hankerson. I married the doctor from the rehab that I went to for 3 years. Ironic, huh? Did you say that you were strung out on crack and your daughter was poisoned? Oh. 21 years ago today. I can't believe it. The next morning, I woke up naked in an alley with no idea how I got there. But that's what drugs and alcohol will do to you. There was dried blood on the inside of my thigh and a needle sticking out of my arm. All I wanted in that moment was to die. So I yanked that needle out of my arm and I screamed in agony and I pleaded with God to take my life. Instead, he took it. And he turned it around. I prostituted, did drugs, and abused alcohol for 18 years of my life. And now, 21 years later, I stand before you and God, a changed woman. I haven't smoked or drank or shot up since that day.
I need my money! My kids
You think I care about your kids?
And I owe it all to the glory of God. This is you? That was me. Does your husband know about all of this? I'm completely honest with my husband. I kept my last name and carry this picture around to remind myself of how drugs and alcohol consumed my life, because I'm never going back there again.
Dang, this is you? I definitely
please?
2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 17 says,
Therefore, being a man,
I'm
be in
out.
Christ. What? Hold on now. All things have passed away. No, all things become new.
Are become new.
Can I ask you a personal question, Mrs. Hankerston? Sure.
Call me Denise.
Okay, Denise. Do you know where any of your children or your grandchildren may be?
No. But God does. And when He feels the time is right, He'll let me know.
I am sure your children and your grandchildren absolutely love you.
I tried to kill myself 9 times. Each time, God saw fit for me to live. He wanted me alive, so I could change the lives of others.
Bye, Melanie.
I'm sorry. I didn't get your name.
It's Miracle. Miracle Todd?
It's nice to meet you, Miracle. You're very pretty. Something about your eyes.
Thank you, Denise.
Be blessed, my child.
Melanie, aren't you concerned with who the father of your child is?
Of course.
Do you even want to know?
I'll take a blood test after the baby's born.
It could be too late then. You need to know these things before
Oh my
they
gosh,
happen.
Miracle. It's not like I've been with murderers and serial killers. What's the worst that can happen?
I just wanna spend my life with you. Just tell me what I gotta do. And I don't wanna make you choose. We both have nothing to lose. Both have nothing to lose.
I know sometimes it can be tough. Wanna walk away and just be done, thinking that it'll be easy that way. These consequences cannot be redone. Too caught up in the moment, yeah. Too caught up in the feelings that we're showing. We know that there is more in the ocean. Riding away, going through the motion. Is that something that we're hoping for? Are we filling the void that God is wanting more? That's the road we chose, that's the road we paid, knowing that everything won't be the same. I see the way that we ride when we kick it. Nobody could stop it, they say we were different. Relationship goals and everyone mentioned. Want to be like us, but want us to end it. Man, I don't get it, no. You said you wanted more, so I gave you more. You steady flipping the script, yeah. You still walked out the door, and I'm feeling torn. Notice you acting different, yeah. You started acting different. I should've listened, I didn't listen. Now we are distant, now we are missing.
Spend my life with you.
Spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it.
Just tell me what I gotta do.
What I gotta do, what I gotta do.
And I don't wanna make you choose.
Don't make me choose, no.
Both have nothing.
No.
I just wanna spend my life with you.
Spend it, spend it, spend it, spend it.
Just tell me what I gotta do.
What I gotta do what I gotta do.
And I don't wanna make you choose.
Don't wanna make you choose.
Fat look.
No.